Shalom. This is Harwood, and I am tired, but I gotta get this. Excuse me, I got the hiccups still. I gotta get this out here. So, you got brothers in the camp talking about there will be a famish of the word, right? Or the Most High's word. Well, I want to show you that there's been a famish of the word for over 400 years, and we're just getting the word back now. So, I'm going to read Amos first, 8 and 11 first, to give you context, and then I'll go into some scriptures to show you where. Alright? Amos 8 and 11. Behold, the days come, saith Yahweh, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor of thirst for water, but for hearing the words of Yahweh. And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of Yahweh, and shall not find it. Alright. I'm going to go to 1 Samuel. Sorry, y'all. I got the hiccups. I don't know why. They just came out of nowhere. Alright. 1 Samuel 3 and 1. Okay. Where am I? Sorry. I'm so blind. Alright, 1 Samuel 3 and 1. I'm sorry about the blurriness. Alright, I'm going to read the caption first. It's right here. How the word of the Lord was first revealed to Samuel. God told Samuel, Yahweh told Samuel, the destruction of Eli's house. Samuel, though loath, telleth Eli the vision. Alright, listen. And the child of Samuel ministered unto the Lord before Eli. And the word of the Lord was precious in those days. There was no open vision. And it came to pass at that time when Eli was laid down in a place. So I'm not going all the way into all that because it's just this one part. I just wanted to show you that the word of the Most High during that time was precious in that day. Meaning he really wasn't talking to nobody. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just keep going. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Hold on. When Eli was laid down in his place, and his eyes began to wax dim, that he could not see, and ere the lamp of God went out in the temple of the Lord, where the ark of the Most High was, and Samuel was laid down to sleep. So that right there tell you too, the Most High really wasn't dealing with us at all. Alright, now I'm gonna go to Psalms 74. Alright, so this is Psalm 74 and 9. I'm gonna start at 8, just so you can get a little bit more. They said in their hearts, let us destroy them together. They have burnt up all the synagogues of Yahweh in the land. We see not our signs. There is no more any prophets, neither is there any among us, any that knoweth how long. O Yahweh, how long shall the adversary reproach? Shall the enemy blaspheme thy name forever? Why withdrawest thou thy hand, even thy right hand? plucked it out of thy bosom. For Yahweh is my king of old, working salvation in the midst of the earth. Thou didst divide the sea by thy strength. Thou breakest the heads of the dragons in the waters. Sorry. So right here, they're telling you right here, we see not our signs. They don't know anything. So they're not hearing the word of the Lord. The Most High's word is not coming to them. There is no more any prophets. Nobody to guide and teach them. Neither is there among us any that knoweth how long. Right there, y'all. Right there. That's the famine of the Most High. Of the word of the Most High. No prophets, nobody to guide and teach and to guide us and bring the word of the Most High to us. Alright. Now I'm gonna go to Lamentations 2 and 9. Alright, here we go. And I apologize, y'all, for the hiccups, but I gotta get this out. The Most High hath proposed to destroy the wall of the daughter of Zion. He hath stretched out a line. He hath not withdrawn his hand from destroying thereof. Therefore, he made the rampart and the wall to lament. They languish together. Her gates are sunk into the ground. He hath destroyed and broken her bars. Her king and her princes are among the Gentiles. The law is no more. Do I have to say any more? So, if there is a famine of the Most High word, right, then there wouldn't be no law. Am I correct? Because you wouldn't know it, right? Okay. Let's keep it moving. Her prophets also find no vision from the Most High. Famine of the word. Like, listen, this is the thing. You got brothers and sisters, us of our brothers and sisters, that's bringing out the truth, the real truth. They're telling you the prophecies in the correct times. Then you have, like Brother Big Judah said, these Catholic Hebrews that's using Christian doctrines, saying that there's going to be a famine of the word in the future, when clearly, from the time these people got here till the time we were awoken, which is like 2016 for most of us, that was a famine of the word. We didn't have nothing. We didn't know nothing. Now we know a lot. We're learning. We're being taught. The Holy Spirit is being brought to us. So you should be able to clearly just understand when you don't have the Most High's voice in your head, or He's not teaching us nothing, don't have anybody speaking to us on His behalf, and you should understand when now you got hundreds of brothers speaking out for the Most High, and teaching our brothers and sisters the law and stuff. This was the famine of the word. Okay? This was the famine of the word. Will go to who? Us. Not the world. We have to teach the world. So they don't know the law anyway, remember? The only people that knew the Most High's law is who? Israel. He dealt not with no other people. So how they gonna have a famine of something they never knew? This is the famine of the word. We just was going through it. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and bust this down for y'all though, right? All right. The elders of the daughters, or the daughter of Zion, sit upon the ground and keep silence. They have cast up dust upon their heads. They have girded themselves with sackcloth. This is how we're supposed to repent. Put on sackcloth, throw dust or ash in your head. Actually cut your hair off your head too. You're supposed to cut everything bald. Cry and lament about your sins. This is the way we're supposed to repent. Not saying I'm sorry. Sackcloth. The virgins of Jerusalem hang down their heads to the ground. My eyes do fail with tears. My bowels are troubled. My liver is poured upon the earth. for the destruction of the daughter of my people, because the children and the sucklings swoon in the streets of the city. They say to their mothers, where is corn and wine? When they swound, as the wounded in the streets of the city, when their soul was poured out into their mother's bosom. What thing shall I take to witness for thee? What thing shall I liken to thee, O daughter of Jerusalem? What shall I equal to thee, that I might comfort thee, O virgin daughter of Zion? For thy breach is great like the sea. Who can heal thee? Thy prophets have seen vain and foolish things for thee, and they have not discovered thy iniquity, to turn away thy captivity, but have seen for thee false burdens and causes of banishment. What did I say? What did I say, y'all? Listen, y'all, listen. I'm telling y'all, my brothers and sisters, and I'm going to do right here. I'm gonna beg y'all. If a brother's reading something and it don't resonate with your spirit, turn it off. Turn it off. The reason why I'm saying that is because we're getting into the times now where the game is over. The I didn't know is over. Because every last one of us can get in this book and read. You know, the one thing I'm thankful for, and I'm proud of it, you know, is that the Most High speaks to me. Because when I first got awoken, I asked him to teach me. I didn't want no man to teach me or show me nothing. I wanted him to teach me, and I asked him to, and he granted me what I asked for. So, I mean, you don't have to believe me. I really don't care, you know. But just like this, I was told this days ago, actually probably like almost a week ago, you know, and I was kind of slow to do it, but it's being done. This just showed you a lot of us is being led down a pit, into a whole pit. Right here, I just showed y'all. Before 2016, all the way to the time that these people hit our shores, there was a famine of the world. There was a famine of the world. All that time. Not no famine coming. It was a famine. It's been going on and on and on. And since 2016, because that's when I started seeing a big movement. The famine was taken up, just like the curses. Some of the not all of them, but some of the curses are being taken off of us and put onto them. All you gotta do is pay attention to their fruits. I'm gonna tell you what I saw the other day. The other day, I saw a video with a white woman making something for her children. She took a big giant container of cheese balls, you know, like Cheetos, but in the ball, and filled it with milk and shook it up and made this big cheesy thing for her children to eat. And then I saw another video where this lady, it was so much cheese and pork, and it was all this defiled food, right? Now remember, these people used to eat vegetables like it wasn't no tomorrow. Remember, our people would say, man, I ain't eating no white people food. That's all they eat is grass. You remember that? Now, they're turning around eating all this craziness. And we're eating the grass now. Think about that. That's a curse that was taken off of us and put onto them. Not all of us, but a vast majority of us. Because you know what I do all day? I eat fruit. And that's what I'm about to transfer over to. Straight fruit. I eat watermelon a lot. I eat a lot of watermelon. Watermelon and cherries. So, this is what we got to do, y'all. This is what we got to do, man. Because we are being dragged down by these false brothers, man. You know, I don't know if they took a check, but like I keep telling y'all, the Edomites ain't white, man. They melanated. They look just like us. I got a heavy thing with twins in my family. And all my twins, even my sisters, I got 2 twin sisters. Ain't not one of them come out white. You know what I'm saying? One of them died, but I had 2 twins, Tam and Ty. They look the same, you know. And I had another set, I forgot their names. 2 boy cousins, right? One was brown skin, one was light skin. But he wasn't white. Then I got my uncle's people. He one of his sons got red hair, his skin red freckles, everything. And his brother looked like me. And that's red. That's the red hair, the red skin. Y'all gotta listen, man. Pale is not red. Red is copper. You got a different type. You got the red copper and you got the brown copper. Now, ask a plumber about the red copper. It's got a reddish tint to it. That's the red, man. Not no damn white. And if I gotta get on here and go on my truck tomorrow and pull out some L copper to show y'all that it's red looking, that's what I'm gonna do, and put it next to a piece of M copper, then that's what I'll do. But y'all need to come on, man. Y'all gotta wake up, man. These people are not related to us at all. Who do you think he said when he sent the people who you know your father have known, a people of fierce countenance, that won't regard the woman of old and the child of young? Who do you think he was talking about? Huh? Who do you think he was talking about? If they are Esau, right? If they Esau, then who the hell is the people that we don't know? Who that? Because the whole earth is melanated. In the 1500s, the earth was melanated. The white people just showed up in the 1600s, close to the 1700s. So, who's the people that we don't know? When we rule the whole earth, we have settlements all over the earth. So who's the people that we didn't know? It had to be a people that was just created, or that was in the fucking caves, and it wasn't important to us. Think about that. We're sitting here calling the devil our brother. It's not our brother, man. It's the devil. That's Lucifer. That's the seed. That's a race of people. All you got to do is read Isaiah 12 and 26 and keep going. He tell you. Out of them came an adder. An adder is a snake that have babies. And out of that adder came that scion of a race. Right out of Lucifer's loins, man. Sheesh. And he tell you that Lucifer's a man. No damn angel or whatever y'all want to call it. And then tomorrow I'm gonna get in here and I'm gonna show you where the Creator tell you that we were up in the heavens, and that could be just I guess you can call it allegorical. I think that's the word you can use, where it's just he's just showing you that we were high. So when he's talking about Lucifer being a cherubim or something like that, he could be saying that he had a high status. Yo, man, listen, y'all. Listen to me. It's not hard. We got people sitting here making this thing hard. And I'm going to say another thing. If this white race was the ruler race, right? Why is that white pope praying to a fucking nigga, this Negro? I ain't even gonna do that. Why is he praying to a melanated man? Have y'all not seen that? Have y'all not seen where the pope gets on his knees and prays to a black woman with a black baby? Huh? With a black man? Or the picture with just a black baby? Huh? Yeah, because Lucifer's colored. It's not white. Oh, he's a colored man. But that seed, that demon seed, yeah. Yeah. Y'all better watch that video I put up with the dude, General Monk. You know? Remember that guy name was Jacobs. And I keep telling y'all, Esau has children named the same as ours. We have an Enoch, Esau got an Enoch. We got a Jacob, Esau got a Jacob. We got a Judah, Esau got a Judah. Wake up, y'all. Wake up. Remember, it's always going to be a negative. You're going to have a positive and you're going to have a negative. The push and pull, like the magnets. Like a magnet, the North and the South Pole. One pushes at the other. But we got to get that white man is our cousin out of our head, man. It's not, man. There is melanated people ruling this earth. That's those families, and they ain't white. Those 7 families, and just notice it's 7. Those 7 ruling families, they're not white. They're not white. If you notice, they're giving you some crazy names like the Rothschilds and all. Them people don't rule shit. They get told what to do. See, this is the thing. And this is what we fail to understand. The Most High don't speak to nothing that's not natural creation. Those people aren't natural. They are an experiment. He don't deal with that type. He won't. So he's only gonna speak to a melanated man, or send an angel to speak. He's not gonna send an angel to talk to them. He's not, because they mess around and say some crazy shit like I had sex with him or something. Like you know, listen, y'all. They take their orders. They take their orders, man. And the Lucifer character, he's a wicked dude, bro. He's a wicked one. But we, as a people, have to wake up. Stop calling them people Esau. They are laughing through their dang teeth at us. Stop calling on Jesus, Yahushua, and all that. I'm going to tell y'all something. It's a little secret. When you add, now, I'm going to put it like this. So, they have taken parts of other books and put it in their tune, their new tune, which I told you that's that New Testament. That's that new frequency, right? They've taken and put certain things out of other books in there to you know, make you think that it's legit. I'm gonna tell you like this. I remember when people used to try to come at me, right, about scriptures. And born during the time I used to be, you know, I used to do the Yahushua thing too, right? And I would always, it would be a back and forth thing, right? But the minute, when I heard the Most High say, he don't have no helpers, you know what I'm saying? And he said that you are my children. There is no one son, no singular son. He said, you're my children, and you're a nation, not one person. And I got that mess out of my head. And people used to try to come at me, and I was using just the Torah and whatever, and during this time I was getting into some books, but it's gotta line up with the Creator being the head, not us praying to somebody, praying to him in somebody else's name or something like that, or even calling on anybody. Just the Most High. And I lit them up, y'all. They couldn't contend with me because they didn't have no leverage, because they didn't have something what you would call something negative, or something to throw them, that can throw me off balance. Like, my pivot was perfect, you know what I'm saying? So once I got that out of my head, man, people don't even come at me with that mess no more, because they know, so, and all you gotta do is listen, man. Read his word, man. Understand that they're gonna put that in there, because they want to try to hit you with the 360 to spin you, or the 180 to spin you back on track, just like they doing. All right, Brother Judah made a good point. He said that every time we come off track, right? I mean, he didn't say it like this, but I'm just making it. He said every time we come off track, they send one of our brothers or somebody that look like us to talk us back in, and get us back in line, pretty much to trick us, right? Somebody that look like us, right? And it gets us back to worshiping their God, or their idol or whatever, and giving them money and the weight on them, right? That's right? So if we deny all that mess and go strictly to the Creator, nobody else, just the Creator, we'll be straight. But I'm gonna tell you something. The Most High said to seek your king, David, your prince. Seek him, right? Did he tell you who's going to be your prince? He tell you David's going to be your prince. But what happened was they twisted up some stuff in the book. So this is why he put it out there for you to seek him, because David lived way longer than what they telling you. You know what I'm saying? And probably still is alive right to this day. So think about this. We're supposed to seek him, right? How we seek him calling on somebody else? Well, and he said nothing about calling on him. He said seek him, find him, find out about him, learn what was going on with him. That's what we're supposed to do, right? So when the Most High send him, you know who the hell he is. You show me a book with somebody named Yahushua in it, but there's a book with somebody called Prester John, priest king, that lived 567 years. Huh? That was the king of the greater Ethiopia, the greater Asia, Asia Minor. There's books, there's letters, there's all types of stuff. Huh? What's going on? Where's their Yahushua or Yahushua book at? I'm talking about a history book. A book in history. Documentation from the kings of other kings of the earth, the Gentile kingdoms. You know what I'm saying? Till now, there's maps with his name on it, ancient maps. No, it's not a J. It's not a J. You know, they changed it. That's who we supposed to be seeking. Priest king, looking for the king, the one that the Most High is going to set up on the throne. David. Not a David, not a son of David. He said, I will raise David from amongst you. I will raise David. If he was talking about a son of somebody else, he would say, I will raise a son, a seed, or something of David. He said, David. So that's what we need to be doing. So that's what I'm going to start doing. I got a couple more things that I'm going to clear up amongst us so we can be on track. So now you know that the famine has already happened. We in the time of gold right now, and I'm gonna tell you something. It's another thing with this jab and all this shit. Stop worrying about it, because he said the hole that they dig, they gonna fall therein. Ain't they falling in the hole? Now, for the ones of us that's running around going to go get it, that's their problem. But don't worry about it. You ain't supposed to fear them, man. Please. They about to get a rude awakening, y'all. Remember, he said we a lion, just waiting for somebody to pull our tail, and it's on and popping. So don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it, man. I mean, keep up on stuff, but don't let that put no fear in your heart. You got the Most High, man. He called us home, man. He called us home. He said, "Wake up, my kids." I gave them chumps an opportunity. I knew what they was going to do. So I choose y'all, because I'm going to make some corrections with y'all this run. Because any way you look at it, y'all are better than them. You're meek. You're calm. You're not evil. You care about people. You know what I'm saying? So don't worry about that, man. Don't let them put no fear in your heart, man. Don't worry about them talking about, we going to go door to door making you take it. Don't worry about it. The only time you need to be worried if you breaking laws. And I'm going to tell y'all something. If you are keeping feast days, stop. Stop. Because I'm going to tell you why. Number one, the Most High said, get them out of his face. He don't want to hear them. He don't want to smell the smoke. None of that. So, with these feast days and solemn assemblies and stuff, most of them, the Most High picks the place that you're going to have it. That's number one. Number two, mostly all of them, you have to sacrifice a clean animal, female lamb of 2 years, or young calf, right? No blemishes. How the fuck, excuse me, but I gotta say this. How the fuck are you going up in a goddamn supermarket buying some fucking chopped up ass lamb that probably was sacrificed to Baal or Baal or Bufi or Yahusha, whoever, and you up here presenting this to the Most High, putting it in your oven, when you clearly supposed to be on a earthly altar. Earthly, that means made out of stone, built from stone by your hand, sat up, big bricks at the bottom up to the small ones. What the hell are you doing? And you really think you're pissing him off. You're pissing him off, man. I tell people this, like the Day of Atonement. You know what I do? I fast. That's it. That's all I do. I pray, I fast. Right? But I don't keep no feast days. And then this is the thing. Remember, in the book of Ezekiel, he tells you he has to teach us his ways. Please stop keeping no feast days. You are pissing the Most High off. You cannot do not one thing he requires. And what happens when you do something and the Most High requires you? What happens? You get punished. And I'm a little getting tired of being punished. I'm ready to, you know what I mean, be free. I want them swept off the land. So please stop keeping these feast days. You want to observe them? That's fine. But how you going to observe a feast day? This is what I got to say. How you going to observe a feast day when you up here keeping the Sabbath on a Saturday? Every Saturday. That's what I want to know. Right? Because, number one, the calendar system, the time system that we're using is called Gregorian, right? Right? And the system that we used had nothing to do with any of these days, weeks, months. It had nothing to do with none of it. And if you paid any attention reading the scripture, the Most High said the moon is for what? Seasons, days, weeks, months. I'm going to say it again. The moon, the phases of the moon, and the movements is for what? Seasons, days, weeks, months, and years, which you can use season. So there is your calendar. If you haven't paid any attention, the moon has 7 phases. Yeah. From a new moon to the 7th day, the moon will be half illuminated on the 7th day. From that 7th day to the 14th day, the moon will be fully illuminated. From that 14th to the 21st, the moon will start waning back, half illuminated, and on to new moon. There's your calendar. That's how you keep the Sabbath. This is why we had a watchtower. How can you have a new moon? You keep a new moons, and that's it. And you just think every Saturday is a Sabbath. The only Saturday, this ain't even, actually, the Sabbath is actually, today is Sunday, but it starts Saturday. But the next Sabbath, I think it's going to fall on a Wednesday, I think, I'm not sure. But the next Saturday, carry your ass outside and see if the moon, not this one, it's, we got one more. So, in 2 weeks, carry your behind outside on your Sabbath in 2 weeks and tell me if the moon is half illuminated. And I guarantee you it ain't going to be. You got to be in line with the heavens. We're supposed to be in line with the heavens. And if you're not keeping the Sabbath on the moon cycles, when that moon is half illuminated, then you're not in line. Yeah. So if you need to learn the moon cycles, hit me up. My email is G as in goat, M as in Mike, O as in out, N as in Nancy, I as in it, 34@gmail.com. I don't have a problem with showing you, telling you, referring you to a sister that is the truth on them cycles. She actually do calendars. You are to keep the Sabbath on the moon cycles. We have to get back in line with the celestial calendar, not these damn devils. Come out of her, my people. Please come out of her. So stop this Saturday bullshit. These dudes are tricking you. They got you calling on a damn idol in the name of the Most High. And that's another thing. His name ain't Yah either. That's another thing. That's the name of a damn moon. It's the dark moon that actually eclipses the moon. Yo, listen, man. Listen, y'all. Look up the name Hawa, right? Hawah. That is the oldest Paleo-Hebrew name of the Most High. The oldest name. The first name. Yeah. And let me tell you something. It's so correct, right? That if you go into the Paleo-Picto letters, it shows you his name in the alphabet. Strong power. Yeah. It's the 5th and the 7th. I think it's the 5th and the 7th letter. Strong power. Or the 1st and the 7th letter. I can't remember. But we gotta, listen, man, we gotta get out of this, yo. Why do you think the Most High said the ones that call his name will be saved? Now, even though he's talking about the Gentiles, but why do you think he's saying this? Because everybody running around saying, "Yah," you know, that's it's like we saying Jesus. It's not Yah. It's Hawa. And the secondary name is Hagar. All you got to do, he said, look to your ancestors. Look to your forefathers. Go look at some old ancient, or get a book and read the old ancient, when they used to do the praises to the Most High, to the Great Spirit. You hear him. Hey, hey, you hear him. Hey, they saying his name. Yo, man. We gotta, brothers and sisters, please. Gotta pay attention. That's why I said when you read something, go back, read a sentence, make sure you understand what you're reading. Just don't read it, but read it. Gotta come out of this worldly stuff. Right now, more than 3/4 of us is calling the Most High damn moon. More than 3/4 of us. And you can clearly find the Paleo-Picto name of the Most High. And it's not Yah, it's Hawa. Seriously. Strong power. I keep telling y'all, the brothers, some brothers got some, other brothers got the rest. You gotta take from each brother. If you're listening to brothers, and I'm gonna keep it a bean, it's you to tell the truth. If you're listening to a brother, and 3 years ago, he's talking about the Bible, and he's still in the Bible, now you go back to the Bible because you got to precept it. But if he has not found nothing else, then that's where he's at. And the Most High gonna lead, that's where he's stuck at. And you got brothers that's pulling all these different books and they lining right up. Like, my thing is, I heard when they was talking trash about, like, with Judah brought out Book of Mormon, right? And then he read the whole account of Columbus, or Columbo. He read the entire account of him and the Gentiles in a book that's supposed to not be for us, but it's clearly telling you that them mugs is going to come over here and do what they did to us in that book. But it ain't got nothing to do with us. Are you serious? And then there's more. It talks about the deep demonic church and everything. It's like another thing I keep telling people. America is not Babylon. America's a damn country. Not a city. Babylon is a city. And I keep telling y'all, it's Vatican City. He gives you, he shows you certain things. He says with the idols perched up on their walls. If you look at a picture of the Vatican City, the wall of the city, the courtyard, has idols all over the place. That's a city. That's where all the filth came from. Remember, the papal bulls came from Vatican. Yeah, Christianity went forth from where? The Vatican, Knights Templar. Yeah. Every horrible, despicable thing came from the Vatican. And I'm going to back it up. Where do your president go when he get elected? Who he go kiss? Who hand he go kiss? The Vatican. Because he tell you he's the zeal or whatever, he speaks for Jesus, right? Yeah. So you already know who Jesus is. I ain't got to tell you. That's Zeus. So, there you go. And another thing, the Most High told me. Do you know that all the idols that we worship were men that lived? So Baal was a man. He was a real dude. And he was immortalized. And that's how he became an idol. Yeah, Tammuz was who? What you call him, son, right? Immortalized. You know what I'm talking about. What's his name? My man that built the Tower of Babel. Nimrod. Yeah. Yo. These were real people. And they were immortalized. Turned into, well, you know, they probably put themselves out to be gods on earth And then, just like the Egyptian gods, they were real men at one point. And they say they were gods. The only gods, and I know I'm going to hear some shit because somebody going to say something, but the only gods on earth was us. And some people going to say, oh, no, we not gods. And if you did any research, you'll realize the word God is a lower form of the Most High. You disrespect him by even calling him that. Because a God is the greater of man. So who's the greater of men? Who's the greater of men? We are. You know how? Because the Creator tell you, ye are gods, right? Yes, he says that. And also, he says, I made you better than all the families of the earth. We are made better. This is why they steal our organs, melanin, and everything else. Because we are created better. And none of this stuff would be happening if we were to come together, like he said, come together. Gather yourselves together. This stuff would not be happening. There wouldn't even be no cops in our neighborhoods because they'd be too scared. Come on, y'all. We gotta get our strength, man. Listen to the Father. Do what he say do. Stop doing what you want to do and do what he tell you to do. We need to come together. See, I'm going to say this. A lot of our brothers say stuff. I'm talking about the ones that's telling the truth. Not them jerks. But a lot of our brothers, they say things I don't agree with. But my thing is, I say it. I put it out there. You either look into it or you don't. If you want to continue to believe what you want to believe, then you got to deal with Pop on that. You know, he set you straight. But my thing is, your blood ain't on my hand. But, some people going to be, told straight. You know what I mean? But he's still guiding a lot of our brothers, too. So, at the end of the day, we got to, listen, them pocketbooks, them shoes, all this worldly stuff, we got to throw this shit away. It's not important. And we got to listen to our power. Because we going to have some stuff that's crazy, man. We going to have some stuff that's crazy. So we got to listen to our pops, man. He telling us what to do. We need to go ahead and do it. Get it over with and do what we told. So now I just showed y'all that the famine of the word has already happened. Because from this point on, it's going to be awake, awake, awake. And when he says, seal my servants in the head, he's talking about every last one of us that he writ down in the book from the gate. The ones that's going to be destroyed are our people. They've been ordained to be destroyed. So he's just waiting for that select, that one to be awoken. And like I keep telling you, the elect is Israel. It is Israel. It's a nation. He's going to take the nation. That's why it tells you you're going to see all these chariots coming and stuff, and these cherubims, because he's going to gather every last one of us. So you're going to see some stuff, man. But at the end of the day, we have to what is that? We have to we got to do what we told, man. We got to do what we told. And we're not doing what we told. We're doing what we want. You know what I'm saying? So I'm asking y'all, please stop doing them feast days, please. Because you can't do them the way they're supposed to be done. You're not listening to the Most High. He told you get that mess out of his face. And we're not listening. Because you're still doing it. You find out about it and you're right back at it. You know what I'm saying? I understand, you wanna please him, but you please him by listening. by doing what he tell you to do, not doing what you said you won't do, or what you feel you won't do. You do not keep those days. He told you, get them away from you. He didn't. Have you read anything where he says when you awaken, go ahead and start keeping feast days? No. That's why you have certain laws that cannot be kept at all. Like almost every law that has something to do with the feast days, the high holy days and feast days in the congregations. You can't keep them. You can't even congregate the way he wants you to. So how you gonna do something? Like, come on, man, wake up. So stop keeping them. We can't do none of that stuff. The minute they see us doing it, they're gonna sit there and lock up every last one of us. You know, and then not even that. I don't even know why I said that, but you ain't gonna find no animal without no blemish that ain't got no poison in his body, chemicals or anything. So how you gonna sacrifice, man? You know what I mean? Come on, man, wake up, y'all. What? Y'all tripping? So listen, I'm just dropping these jewels on y'all. I'm hoping some of y'all take heed to this stuff, hear what I'm saying, go out there, you know what I'm saying, peep that moon phase. You want to know, hit my joint, and I ain't got a problem with, you know what I'm saying, sending you some info. If you ain't too far, I'll send you my map, we boss it up, I'll show you the whole joint. You know what I mean? I hit you on the Sabbath to show you, you know, the moon and everything. I even show you how I look for the new moon too. You know, and I also have an app too that I use if I can't see it. But listen, y'all, we gonna do this, man. But everything I just told y'all, look into it, read it. You're not to keep the feast days. The Sabbath is on the moon cycles. Read it. And then research the name Yah and research the name Hawa. And I bet you're going to say, whoa, we've been calling on a damn dark moon. It's a creation, not the creator. I just want to do my dad's will. And anybody that I consider brother, sister, family, I want you to do the same. So hear me. It's about it's about us being corrected and about us reacting to the correction correctly. Not with an attitude, not with contempt, but I've sinned, thank you, brother. How do I repent? That's what we're supposed to be doing. Nah, you don't know what you're talking about. You tripping. What? The brother so-and-so said that. Okay. What's wrong with your eyes? And what's wrong with your hands? Go look it up. Brother so-and-so could be on that bull crap and could be getting that check. You dig? Understand. You have to seek the Most High. Not be given a name. They gave y'all that name, bro. Oh, wow, we had... Listen, and I'm going to be honest with you, right? I searched for it after I heard it. I was like, oh. And when I heard it, right, I got a chill right up my spine. Yo, I had a chill from the tailbone up to the back of my neck. All the way up. Like I had a chill run up my back, yo. When I heard my brother say that, I said, oh, that's it. I said, that's it. That's it. Right? So, after I had my chill, and I'm in here tripping like, yo, that's it. I started looking. And I'm listening to him. And I'm going through his sources. And I'm going through my sources that I'm finding. And Lord and behold, well, bam, right in my face. I said, hello. So then, I went into some more. I was up for like 5 hours on my computer going ham. But I found it. And then when my brother showed it in the paleo picture, you know, I said, man, he listen, the Most High blessed him, man. He gave him his name. And I'm going to tell you, like I said, listen, you know when you hear somebody reading or saying something that is the Father's word, because your body reacts. Your hair stand up. You get a crazy chill. You get goosebumps. You know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And when that brother said that name, he said, and y'all know what I'm talking about, Drop Nation. When he said, oh, wow, yo, listen, that chill ran from my tailbone up to the back of my neck. It was so strong, I had to shake like that. That's what I did. I said, whoa. So you tell me. And just like the other day, right? When Judah was reading, doing the video, where he was checking, people, and he did that awesome joint, where, he pretty much proved that this is the land, and how everything went down. Listen, man, I was in here having a heart attack, man. I was in this joint losing it. You know what I'm saying? You know why? Because it resonated with my spirit, man. My spirit had my body tripping. I mean, I wasn't up there Holy Ghost dance. I wasn't doing that. But I was in here stomping my feet and clapping like, get him, bro. Get him. You know what I'm saying? Had my spirit man in here going through it. And I told the brother, I said, yo, man, like, sheesh. You had me in here on some other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because that was truth, man. And your spirit go always line up with that truth. And when you hear something that especially is something like that has something intimate to do with the Most High, you're going to get a chill in your body. That chill that you gotta shake like, oh, that thing was crazy. Like somebody with cold hands just touched you. Like, no, I'm trying to tell you, man. When Drop said that name, man, I remember that John to this day, man. And I said, oh, yeah. I said, that's it. Because I was doing it, y'all, too. But when I heard it, I said, that's it. I said, oh, let me turn on it. I ran. Last time I had a laptop, I'm sitting there, I'm on it. I'm hunting, neck hurting, back hurting, elbows sore because I'm leaning all kinds of crazy ways. But I got it done. And I found it, and I said, yo, wow. I said, wow. Most High gave the brother his name. And y'all got brothers up here talking trash to him, calling him names. Hey, yo, listen, man. We getting murdered. These motherfuckers killing our babies. You know what I'm saying? They poisoning the food. They trying to put I don't even know what that shit is in our bodies. You got all this stuff going on, right? We cry day and night. How long? Even when we didn't know, we were so lost we didn't know. We still was complaining, right? Because your spirit was like, nah, man, gang. He knew, right? You got all this going on. And you got these, man, I want to say it. You know what I want to call them. I do. But you got brothers up here threatening other brothers. Teasing each other. Calling each other names. What is wrong with y'all? What is wrong with y'all? And the thing is, the dude, I'm not going to put nobody homework out there. You know what I mean? I ain't going to throw you out there. But you know who you is. Like, you up here teasing this boy, calling him the Dragon Boy and all. That man has done so much. He has a library, a free library. They've bought land. He didn't say nobody can't come there. And y'all, you sitting here talking trash about this bull. Then you had the dudes that get on there, on John, even though it was a couple years ago with Judah, talking about the man wife, where you clearly don't know scripture, because if the stranger loves the Most High, She can marry a Hebrew. Yeah. Y'all know a stranger, a woman that was not Israel, that loved the Most High so much. She married a Hebrew. Remember her? Do I have to say her name? So y'all, you dudes get up here with this gang mentality, hating on your brother, man. And I'm telling y'all, people and brothers like y'all listen, take heed to what I'm saying. Take heed to what I'm saying. Because if the Most High don't knock your head off, he gonna knock your wife or your child off. He gonna hurt you really bad. Because you know why? Even though some stuff with Judah, I don't agree with everything. Like, I don't agree with the Yahweh shot thing. I don't do that, right? But that brother's been bringing out a lot of truth, right? And when you are hindering, even though you're probably not, but you could be. You could be, even with drop. You could be hindering him from doing a job. What you think the Creator gonna do to you? Think about that. So when you sitting at your table or wherever you at, puffed up with pride, talking about he ain't gonna do nothing to me, you keep thinking that. Because just like you got a job, those brothers got jobs. And I'm gonna love to say this, you can't say Judah's not doing his job. That dude make more videos than they got on this thing. This man makes and you can't say the same about drop videos. Or if he was getting paid off of YouTube, he'd be rich right now. That boy would be rich, man. If he was getting a monetary thing, he would be up. Seriously. They put out videos non-stop. And you got these jerks, these suckers getting on here teasing these brothers. And y'all think, listen, man. I'm going to tell y'all something. When the Creator wants you to give good fruit, right? Right? And if you notice something about fruit, when the fruit start growing, right, it ripens and it ripens and it ripens. The only way the fruit is going to ripen is if it keeps growing, right? How in the hell can you grow if you still reading the same fucking book? You can't grow but so far. How much can you teach out of that book? And I'm not, this ain't got nothing to do with the people I'm talking about, because they do go in the upper books, but what is the point of you doing or even doing the work if you can't be in line and in sync with your brothers? You gotta tease them. You don't know what the Creator gave him. You don't know. But you sitting here teasing people, talking about Dragon Boy. You don't know. And you be fucked up if a whole shitload of dragons. Actually, well, we know that's going to happen because he clearly tell you in the scriptures. But you over here, like, come, man, you dudes need to stop, man. Like, y'all be on some bullshit. Seriously, man. And y'all call yourselves men. Broads act like that. I expect a woman to get up here and talk trash about another woman. But you got grown-ass men talking about another man like a whole chick. That's some feminine shit, man. Like, for real. Y'all need to get it right, man. Seriously. You can't sit there. Listen, that brother, Judah, don't get up there and talk about no man. And say what, oh yeah, he said this and look what he doing. He married to this. You don't hear that? Drop don't do that. But you got these dudes up here, man. Come on, man. Like, yo, man. That straight out. That's feminine. It's effeminine. Now, if he wrong and you want to correct him, then you correct him. But you sitting there talking about something the Creator don't do, and you clearly have not read the scriptures. Because if that man wife is keeping the Most High's ways, ain't nothing you can do. Ain't nothing you can say. Because clearly you ain't been reading. And if you read the scriptures the way you supposed to, and you in other books, then you should know that. You should know that just as much as you should know not to shape up your damn beard. I'm not saying you did it, but You should know it. You should know it just as much as know not to get a fade around your damn head. Yeah? Yeah. So, before brothers get on here and talk trash about another brother, just think about if you said something that'd make that hinder that brother from bringing out a word the Most High wanted you to bring. Just think about what might happen to you. You know, I done read scriptures where the Most High killed a person's child to hurt the person. Yeah, to steer his path the other way. Yeah, so you might want to think about what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Because the judgment you can get might be more than you want to deal with, if you dig what I'm saying. And if you read scripts, you would know you should be eager to keep your mouth shut instead of sitting there talking about another man like you're a woman. And there's no disrespect to my women. You know, I'm just going off of characteristics. I'm not saying y'all like that now, because we got some awesome sisters out here, some awesome ones. You know, keep themselves real respectful. You know what I mean? They mouth is in line. Like, what? Beautiful. But you got dudes up here that's running their mouth like this, like a sister would that's in the world. Tripping. And you call yourself a man. Yeah, I hear you. But this is a correction right here. I'm correcting y'all right now. Be quick to keep your mouth shut. And stop saying stuff about brothers and you don't know what their job is. Because you don't know the Most High, just like I don't know him. We know of him. And he always said your thoughts ain't my thoughts. So just because something don't sound far-fetched to you, don't mean it is. I just told some people in here 3 to 4 things that they probably didn't know. Didn't have a clue. So that's something you need to think about. Alright, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this. I hope y'all heard what I said as far as those feast days and stuff. I hope y'all get out there and y'all try to jump on that moon. And if you can't, bang my line. I hope that these brothers that's running their mouth about other men keep their mouth shut. I hope my sisters that are real women teach your daughters, teach your friends' daughters, teach your neighbors, if you can, how to be just like you. I hope, sisters, when y'all are speaking about the Most High, you covering your heads up, you honoring him. I hope that my men are praying at least 3 times a day to the Creator. Right now, it's 2 something, I think. I don't go to sleep until after 3:48. I stay up until that time so I can pray. So, this is my morning prayer. Then I got an evening prayer, afternoon prayer. Then I got an evening prayer. So, I hope you guys are praying. A word of advice: don't pray a book. You don't like books. You know, give him honor, give him glory, give him thanks. If you're gonna ask for something, ask for it, but don't make that every time you pray. Don't always be begging, because it's like you asking but you ain't doing. So you ask once, and for a month straight, you give thanks. And you keep doing it. And you keep doing it. Like, my prayers don't be long. It's, all honor, praises, and glory to the Most High. I want to thank you for this. I thank you for that. I thank you for this. Thank you. I will always call on your name. I will never call on another name. No idle name will come out of my mouth in praises. And I will give you all the praises, all the honor, and all the glory. So be it. Hey, yeah. That's my prayers. Mostly. Unless, like 348, I pray for my brothers and my sisters. I pray that he wake up. Even the sleepy ones, the ones that is retarded, I pray for them. You know what I mean? I go in. But my evening and what you call prayer, it's a thank you. Thank you. So, man, I hope y'all enjoyed this, man. Leave me some comments, y'all. I like reading comments, man. I enjoy them. So, and if I don't respond to you, you want me to respond, just leave me a little joint like, hit me back, bro. Something like that. But, man, I enjoy your comments. I really do, y'all. So, we about to start seeking David, man. Start looking for a king. All right, y'all. Y'all enjoy your night. Get whatever rest you can. And, hey, man, listen. In a minute, we gonna be all right. Let's just keep pushing, all right? Anybody, another thing. Man, if you feeling low, you ain't got nobody to talk to, and you want to talk to somebody, man, I'll talk to you. Yeah. I got a couple brothers and sisters, they'll tell you, I'll talk to you. I had a brother that used to be, the other way, and he came out of it. And he said people ain't want to talk to him. He wanted to vent. And he was like, dudes don't want to talk to him because of that. And I told him, I said, well, listen, as long as you don't step that line with me and say something crazy, we good. That brother was seeking. He wanted to know how to pray. He wanted to know how to repent. He wanted to know how to do the will of the Most High. And that's what we was talking about. I haven't heard from him in a long time. But that brother was on his job, man. And he was really sorry about what he did. You know what I'm saying? So, y'all shouldn't be turning away people, man, when that's another thing. If somebody's trying to talk to you about something, I ain't saying you gotta get on the phone every day, but if somebody hits you like, yo, I really need to talk to you or whatever like that, try, get with them. I mean, because there's a couple people, I actually forget a lot sometimes, but, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to make sure I get right with that, because by you not talking to them, they could turn and go back the other way. And guess who blood is that their hands is on? Guess who blood their hands is on? Yours. So, let's just get that right. All right, y'all. Shalom.